One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the banks of the yr8 in Piscataway, New Jersey. SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rutgers offense will go on the attack first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes
pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking the shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, it was a great job of executing the option by the quarterback. He made the right decision holding on to it. He shows you his athleticism. It's going to be a big play. You've just got to finish it, though. And the defense, they never quit. You saw the effort getting to him and ripping the ball loose.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And some room to work.
The returner brings it out to the 32. And the Memphis offense will take over.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looking pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Looking for a man. It's Myers. Quickly to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1 this connection worked. Week 2 this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Moran. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Running into the open space.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Rides to the back. Oh, he's got some space. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
So the big game will start. It's 1st and 20. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Throwing on the run. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Memphis 16, Rutgers 7.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. Talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the move, it's Terrell. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. The running back has it. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. More importantly, we have an early... The offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the second quarter? So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. They get to the line quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 10. The Scarlet Knights will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll pull it on the read. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Back to throw, it's Meyer. He's moving out of the pocket. Smashes ahead. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He
breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pass play, now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Memphis.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to pass. It's Myers. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Quickly out to the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll leave it with him. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half. I
think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Meyer. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the catch. It's Moran. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Buying some time. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball in his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the air, it's Myers. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover.
Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. Takes it the other way. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Trying to set up the screen. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to...
Touchdown, Memphis! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They were ready in a 2-point situation to defend the pass. They did so, and the offense now comes away with 6 points on the drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Meyer. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Tigers. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Rutgers, 24.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced him to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Myers. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? With the clock running, this should be the final play. Going to the ground. Turning it on! They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. With yet another unranked team taking down a